Hi, this time we return to the arena. The AC playoffs have to wait a while. I hope your curiosity will forgive me. This match, despite the passage of time, is still fresh in my memory, especially the registration process and calling absentee. Unfortunately, life sometimes works out in such a way that you can't devote it to playing. But let's get back to the topic. The fight on the Targaryen side was interesting, especially since it's not my favorite position on the map. Due to the hopes placed in the absentee, I had to change my strategy immediately, which had an impact on the field of maneuver, and we limited most of the fights to the immediate surroundings. It was worth it. Judge for yourself. As the founder of the group, I was given the position of Supreme Commander. Therefore, I could choose bonuses from altars, select buildings from fortresses, and issue orders on the map. Of course, thanks to the development of technology, I did not have to send carrier pigeons, and I had constant contact with most of the group via telegraph connection. Come back. On Discord, the choice of reinforcements and buildings was determined by the strengths and weaknesses of our group compared to our opponents. Why so? Because to defeat your enemy, you must first know your limitations. We weren't top one here in terms of strength, but the power of friendship. Well, that's not the story. Appropriate ground preparation can make the most stubborn plant bloom. The Sept of the Seven in the Arena of Honor is a very valuable building because it significantly speeds up healing. However, it is worth remembering that the effects of this building do not combine with each other, so by taking them from other houses, we do not gain anything. Strategically valuable buildings are the Mercenary Camp and the Dragon's Den. Both are used to enhance the attack from the clan castle, and there are not enough of them for everyone, so they are often fiercely fought over. Even though we know that we have no greater chance of taking over the opponent's clan's castle, we can still take it over to protect it from another clan. Then it won't be used against us. This is a good example of how to build a squad of archers cheaply. Here we have Melisandre, who is available really cheap, and Theon, who is quite expensive, but does a great job of raising archer percentages on partial awakening. Unfortunately for him, spearmen, having the highest base attack, are an effective weapon against archers, who are like a glass cannon. I decided to raise the bar a bit and keep my opponents busy by attacking the glorious city. However, what I found inside, it's hard to find such great bleeding synergy. We have Rhys and Sonara here, and Jon and Sandor. It spoils Daenerys' composition a bit here, for which I would personally put Lara without a shred of shame, as it would significantly increase the number of critical hits, but in a way Jon makes up for it. But for defense, Daenerys and her spamming the disarm effect is a commendable case. I came up with this solution only after looking at the report for a long time. In fact, even if I had a finite weak point synergy, I would bark like a dog against that synergy. It's very hard to bite her in my current state. While I was admiring the enemy in the City of Glory, the Dragon's Den we had previously captured is occupied. Despite defeat in the previous fight, we cannot give up, because one defeat does not mean a loss, just as one victory does not mean a win. A quick call to our allies and we go to smoke out the enemy with my spears. Another kilogram of diamonds spent and we're off. We arrived at the last moment, when the opponent was already celebrating the victory. Him again. He is stubborn. There was a momentous moment, and they managed to gather us all into raids. We even stuffed some of them with shoes. The plan was that, knowing the enemy, whom I have no approach to as a spearman, my allies would attack with cavalry first, and I would go in and finish off the rest. We hoped that no one would be harmed by our plans, and by providing quick support, we would be able to hold the City of Glory long enough. Yes, hope. Since the previous plan was almost successful, except for the quick sending of reinforcements, we decided to repeat it. Acceleration and full speed ahead. This is the last fragment of the recording, after which I invite you to the after party. But before that happens, let's enjoy the moment while it lasts. Final raids on the City of Glory as time was running out. If we take it now and manage to keep it, even if we lose it later, we will still retain second place. The Starks are right behind us, and our hands are tied in gaining a greater advantage. There remains hope in the City of Glory, for we can no longer control the battlefield. The situation became very tense. Planning often ends up like this, chaos, because the more meticulous the plan, the more damage one variable can do. In this case, it is the absence of the planned person and quick finding of a replacement. Not everything can be predicted. As they say in my house, if I had known I was going to fall, I would have sat down. It's true, sometimes just the flap of a butterfly's wings is enough. Well, now we have a problem, a big problem. If curses had weight, there would be a gravitational anomaly in my area. Second place, third, City of Glory. Everything lost meaning at that moment. All that mattered was retaking our clan castle, and they sent support there like crazy. I put the password on the voice channel. We are withdrawing the raids, and all forces are attacking our castle. We can't lose him, not with so little time left. Once we lose, we will drop too much in points and lose points. And as the then Lord, I could not allow this, neither to himself nor to his allies. As you noticed, I scouted. But I didn't even check the report. Reconnaissance was a defensive reflex. The only thing that mattered was victory. This match didn't go entirely as I expected. In fact, it didn't even start the way I imagined. First, the absence of a person I had high hopes for, then a disliked location and opponents with Tier 5 infantry. It's not for my nerves, but I gave it 100%, and we managed to get third place, which gave us 10 points, getting closer to the royal crown. The fight was fierce, and although until the last moments I believed that we would keep second place, which we did not, I felt fulfilled, although something was missing in this match, such a dot on the I. But the moment the opponent entered our castle, I knew that maintaining second place was a pipe dream. Fortunately, I managed to recapture it thanks to the allies weakening the defense, but it's hard. The higher the rank and the more power, the more shortcomings I see on my account. But it's only a matter of time. Maybe the next Arena of Honor will be better. You'll find out soon. Thank you for today, and see you soon.